Today is the release of the Ceiling Alpha, when Old School's first new skill will be available for all players to experience for the first time. But before I get into that, here are this week's game updates. First up, a few new options have been added to the clan events menu, including a to be confirmed one for a bit of flexibility. Then for mobile users, pop-out panels on mobile will now retain their scroll position when selecting other UI elements. And then in the other changes, the birthday event has concluded and the Falador party room has been returned to its normal state. A bug has been fixed for when Hoffeden occasionally failed to display the price window. The Dragon Sword and the Hasta special attacks will now correctly work in PvP when your opponent isn't using the Protect from Melee prayer. The special attack of the Abyssal Bludgeon can once again give its damage increase effect in PvM. They've fixed some of Princess Astra's dialogue during the Throne of Miscellanea, and they've changed the PvP arena to Ymir's arena in the Jewelry Box interface. The PvP rota has moved to period A, and the PvP arena will be using max med loadouts in ranked shows and tournaments this week. And that is actually all of the game updates finished. Clearly they spent a lot more of their energy this week getting prepped for the Ceiling Alpha, so here's what you can expect in that. You'll need to create a new character and then select the Ceiling Alpha button in the bottom left of your screen. You can start the quest Pandemonium next as an introduction to sailing. Just speak to Will or Anne in Port Sarim to do this, and you'll learn how to sail, dock, and perform other sailing gameplay tasks. And there's also a mini quest called Prying Times, which will teach you how to pry open crates and give you a crowbar upon completion, which is necessary for some of the sailing tasks you'll want to complete. And then once you're on the boat, here's a breakdown of what's available for you. First, let's talk about port tasks. This is where you courier goods from point A to point B. There are 16 ports accessible during the alpha, and some have different level requirements and facilities available for you when you get there. You can combine completing port tasks with some of the other tasks along your way, such as salvaging or charting. Charting the sea will give you a one-time XP drop and some rewards for exploring. You can open your captain's log to see available charting activities. And salvaging is recommended for more AFK times, as this is a low-intensity gathering activity. During this, you'll pull up beside a shipwreck and deploy your salvaging hooks to start collecting resources. You want to build your ship's cargo hold to make this even better. Next, we have some Barracuda trials, which you'll unlock at sailing level 30. These involve navigating obstacle courses at sea while delivering rum and lost shipments to the Barracudas, and completing these will grant a chunk of sailing XP. Then the final thing that you'll probably want to know about before starting is the wind mechanic. The wind will change roughly every 30 seconds, and you'll need to trim your sails when it does for XP and a speed boost. But you'll find out about all the other things that sailing has to offer while completing the alpha. So it's here for 1 week only, and there's a survey available for you to fill out via the Sailing Alpha interface to share your thoughts on it. And with that, it's time to chart your course for Port Sarim to get started on your new sailing experience. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week with another RuneScape update.